let me tell y'all the real reason why I got into tanker. So if y'all know me, we go way back. Like 2019 is when I really started all this YouTube, TikTok, and all of that stuff. And since day one, like CDL, schooling days, I told y'all I wanted to be local, home every night, making good money. And y'all see, that's where I'm at right now. But it was a journey getting here. A lot of y'all that don't know, I started out with Cypress. I did like a year and a half with them, and then I left Cypress right before the pandemic started, and I went over the road hauling reefer. I was home 1 or 2 nights out the week, home on weekends. But y'all, I was making a mean check, y'all. I was maybe racking like 2,000 to 2,500 a week straight, killing them. And this is like peak pandemic, hauling produce. So, you know, everybody was in an uproar about the food. They was selling out the grocery stores, you know, all of that good stuff. So it was real good for me. But also what happened was a lot of people wanted to get into the trucking industry. And let me tell you how they ruined it. Everybody tried to use trucking as a get rich quick scheme, and they seen that as something easy. So a lot of trucking companies started not knowing what they was doing, but they got into the industry, and pretty much it was such an influx of new trucking companies. The brokers said, shit, it's so many truckers, we're gonna lower the rates, and eventually somebody's gonna take these loads. And that's what happened, y'all. Rates went from like 350 a mile to like 225 a mile, y'all. I had this lane going from Charlotte to Jersey. It was paying like $2,200, y'all. And by the end of the pandemic, that same load was paying like $1,200 to $1,300. So in perspective, y'all, it pretty much cut my checks in half. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, it's really crazy. And that's what really motivated me to get into tankers. Because I was not only mad about the you know, the money loss, but also the job security. Like, trucking companies, it just wasn't no freight. So I said, what is it that I could do that gives me job security, home every night, local, all of that good stuff? And did a little bit of research, and it turned out to be tankers, y'all. Tankers hauling fuel. And that's how I got into this. One thing for certain, if I don't got no job, y'all, the world done came to an end. It's zombies. They done dropped the nuke. Like, something crazy done happened. So that's something that I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about losing a job due to systematic things going on in the world. I am worried about losing my job if I mess up. Now, you ain't never guaranteed a job if you can't do your job correctly. But if you can do your job right, you're efficient in what you do, you don't make mistakes,